Welcome back, guys. In this video, I tested 5 different effects to find the best one. Be sure to tell me your favorite down below. Also, count how many times I say effect in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. This first effect fits in almost any style, like glow or modern, and is quick to set up. I just placed an alpha trigger set to a low opacity. Then I layered a bunch of pulsing squares from the saw tab at different scales and set them to group 4, and placed a move trigger set to that same group. I set the X movement to follow player X at 0.7xx speed. I personally like this effect, and it makes for a nice background, especially in roofed game modes. But since the squares pulse to the music, if it's too quiet, they'll be too small. The next effect I made was also simple. If you don't know this effect, well, they're in almost every single modern level. Place an area scale trigger, set all the blocks to a new group, and have the area scale affect that group, making them smaller the further away they are from the camera center. It's a really boring and unoriginal effect, but even if it's small, it could add a lot to your level and make it feel dynamic. This third effect is a simple parallax effect. First, make all of your blocks at a lower layer so the effect doesn't affect the player. Set up a shader trigger to make shaders only affect anything below the player, the block's layer. Then place a radial blur trigger. First, check the empty only box. Then, set the size to be -12. This makes the effect go backwards. Finally, make a duplicate of your block design at a layer above the player. This effect is kind of difficult, but once done right, it looks really cool. This effect is super easy and fits desert levels. Place a shockline trigger and set the width to be really massive. That's it. This effect is quick and feels like a desert mirage. It is kind of hard to control, but it would be a really great help to a desert level. This last effect fits many styles and is also really simple. Place an area tint trigger set to a free group and make it HSV mode. You can tweak these settings later, but place arrows wherever to that same group and any color. Then using the area tint trigger, set the HSV sliders to become brighter and a bit more desaturated if the brightness isn't strong enough. It is simple, but adds a lot to your arrows. I recommend this effect for any glow or modern level. That's it for this video. My personal favorite would be the arrow effect for its wide usage. But tell me your favorite along with your number of effects you caught in the video. Goodbye, and I'll catch you next Monday.